Hi guys, welcome once again to Buzz Vivi channel. So we're going to be making a corset. Okay, I'll link in the description box the cutting of this corset pattern. Okay, so this is the back part of the corset pattern, so go ahead and watch that video. These are just the parts I cut. So I went ahead and ironed hairstay and interfacing on my pieces. Okay, and this is the cup part as well. Okay, and I won't be using a backup for this, so I've gone ahead to iron some strong interfacing to my cup. I'll show you. So I went ahead and ironed my wadding and a very strong gum stay. Okay, not the soft one. So we're going to go ahead and join these pieces together, starting with my lining piece. Okay, I'll also go ahead and join both the fabric. So guys, thank you so much for being with me. I hope you're going to learn a lot from this class. Just stay tuned to it. All right, so I'll link in the description box how to cut the patterns. Okay, so you watch that in case you do not know how to cut your cupped corset. All right, so this is how it looks after sewing. Okay, this is what it looks. Now before you go ahead and iron, make sure you notch it. Okay, notch your cup before you iron so that it's going to come out looking very nice. Okay, so now I'm going to be joining the other parts, the other pieces of our corset bodice. Okay, so this is the side front. Okay, I'll be joining it to the center front that we have right here. Okay, so whatever I'm doing on my main fabric, that's what I will do on my lining piece. Okay, so just go ahead and do it. I'm just joining it. Okay, all right, and after joining it, I'll go ahead and join my lining as well. Okay, so just practically do that. Okay, that's just what you have to do, and after that we'll move ahead to joining the back piece just as well. Now take note that my lining is shorter than my main fabric. Okay, so that's because I'm going to be using the lining to turn my main fabric, so I don't want it pushing out from the under. That's why I made my lining shorter, and I didn't add so much allowance. So if you added more than ½ inch allowance for your sewing when joining the back, please take the allowance you took. I just added ½ inch, and that's why I stitched mine with just ½ inch. Okay, so that's just basically it. All right guys, so this is just my lining piece as well. Okay, so this is also the cup part. Okay, so go ahead and iron them. So I've gone ahead to iron my pieces, and this is what I have after ironing. Okay, this is what we have, so you can see how good it looks. And this is our lining and our main fabric piece as well. So I've gone ahead to iron open my seam lines too. Now we're going to attach the boning. I'll link the video in the description box on how to attach your boning to your channels. Okay, so go ahead and watch that video. So we'll move right next to the next thing. So I've finished joining my bones, and this is it. This is what we have right here. So now I'm going to be attaching my cups. Okay, I'm going to be attaching my cups. So this way, this is how my cups is going to be. Now when attaching your cups, please take notes. Okay, take notes of where the sides you have. Okay, that's why you label your pattern, your cup areas. Okay, so I've gone ahead to pin it according to how it is, and then I'll go ahead and sew it. You can decide not to pin, it's all up to you, but I always work with pins, so I like to always pin my pieces together before stitching. Okay, it makes the sewing very much easier. Okay, so but you go ahead and do what makes your work easier for you. For mine, this is what makes it easier, so I use that method. Okay, so take note that I stitched it from the back part. Okay, that's because I don't want any rumpling on my main fabric. Okay, already my cup area is smooth. So after joining, this is what we have right here. Okay, this is what we have right here, and we'll go ahead and attach the other cup as well. Okay, thank you guys for being with me in my channel. Thank you so much guys. I appreciate the likes, the shares, the comments. Also please guys, don't forget to leave me a thumbs up, and please subscribe to my channel. So this is my lining piece, and I just did the same thing I did on my main fabric. Okay, All right, so now we're going to be making our loopholes. Okay, I'm not going to be using eyelets. Okay, so I went ahead and cut a strip of 1.5 inches wide. Okay, the length can be any length you want. Okay, so I'm just folding it in. I just want to make a strip that will cut later on, so I can use it to make my loops at the back of my corset. Okay, so just you can make yours 2 inches wide. It's all up to you, but 1.5 was just perfect for me. So I'll go ahead and cut this into bits depending on how much I want my loop to be. Okay, I'm okay with what I have here, so I'll just go ahead and cut this out. I'm sorry I didn't take the measurement, but when doing yours, you just have to take your measurement if you wish to, so you can work with whatever you're convenient with. But I'm convenient with what I have here. Okay, so I'll go ahead and attach this to my bodice this way. Okay, I'll attach it this way and attach it to the other end too. Okay, so to create my loops where we're going to do our lacing. Okay, so I'll just go ahead and mark it. Okay, I'll go ahead and use my chalk to mark. You can also measure it, but usually what I do is I use the pieces I have, I place them however I like it, then I make chalk markings on that point. You can see what I did here, so that way I'll just sew on the chalk markings. You can decide to measure and then share it into the number of loopholes you want. It's still okay. All right, so this is just it. So I'll go ahead and attach it on each of the chalk mark I have right there. All right guys, please don't forget to leave me a thumbs up. Please guys, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Leave me a comment on videos you would like me to do, and of course when I am chance or have the resources, I'll definitely do them for you. So this is what we have. Okay, after joining the two parts, this is just what we have right here. Okay, so this is just it. When you open it up, okay, this is what it looks like. Okay, so you can go ahead and give it a good press, and that's it, so it will all lay flat. All right, now we're going to attach our yoke. Okay, so go ahead and attach your yoke however you want it. That is, if you want a yoke. If you don't want a yoke, you can make do without that part. Okay, but I wanted a yoke, so I just attached my yoke. Okay, so now I'm going to be turning what I have here. Okay, so I'll turn it with my lining just this way. Okay, I'll just place the right side of my lining to the right side of my main fabric. Okay, and I'll make sure that all my points are meeting. Okay, all the joint points are meeting. Okay, and then I'll go ahead and sew it all the way, and of course all the way, and then all the way. Okay, so but don't forget to leave a space somewhere where you can turn it out from. Okay, so I'm gonna head to sew the upper part. I use the hemming gum, so when I turn it and I iron it, it will stay in place. Okay, and then I'll go ahead and sew the lower part first before sewing the loop sides. Okay, so that's why I did that, was because my lining is shorter than my main fabric. Okay, so I'm gonna head to sew the loop parts as well. Okay, and trim all the necessary, and that's it. Now this is the part I left open, so I can turn my top out from that area. Okay, so that's just what it looks like. Okay, so now when you give it a good press, that gum stay will help it to be in place. Now I'm going to pull it out from this part, and then that's it. You can decide to make your opening at the seam lines, is still okay. So I'm gonna head to turn it, and this is what I have. This is the back view. Okay, this is the back view, and this is the front view. Okay guys, I'll just go ahead and join my yoke, the shoulder parts, that's all, off camera. Okay, so this is what we have. This is our final look. This is what we have. Okay, the opening, you can go ahead and use your needle, and that's it for our corset top. I'm going to show you guys what it looks like on my mannequin. Isn't this beautiful, guys? So guys, don't forget to give this a try. If you want this part closer when you're making your pattern, you make it smaller. Okay, that's just basically the secret behind it. So this is it. I went on and attached a detachable peplon, and this is the beauty. Thank you guys for staying with me in this class. Don't forget to give this a try. Give me a thumbs up, a like, share, comment, and of course click the notification bell. Please subscribe. See you next time. Bye.